28 games into the year, I am still trying to figure out what kind of team we are. Today on Locked On A's.
You are Locked On A's, your daily podcast on the Athletics, part of the Locked On Podcast Network. Your team every day.
Welcome to Locked On A's, part of the Locked On Podcast Network, your team every day. I am your host, Booney, one name, all passion. Thank you for making Locked On A's your first listen of the day. I've been a diehard A's fan since 1981, and I'm from the Bay Area. This isn't just another A's podcast. This is the most informative and insightful show on the A's, period. We cover the A's every single day, breaking down games, delivering the latest team news, and giving you deep, thoughtful analysis you will not find anywhere else. If it's happening in Sacramento or in Las Vegas, we got you covered. We are free and available wherever you get your podcast, including YouTube. And please do me a favor, hit that subscribe button wherever you are following the show. Today's episode is brought to you in part by Amazon Fire TV Stick 4K. Did you know your Fire TV is also an Xbox? Turn any TV into your gaming and entertainment hub with Fire TV 4-stick devices. No console required. Head to Amazon.com/Fire TV Locked On to get started. Xbox Game Ultimate Pass subscription and compatible controller required. The A's open up a very difficult stretch of games starting tonight with game one of a 4-game set against the division rivals Texas Rangers. Then they travel to Miami for 3 games, come home for a 6-game homestand against the Mariners and Yankees. And if that wasn't enough, they go on the road again against the Dodgers and Giants. This will be the most difficult stretch of games of the A's seasons. What are the expectations for the A's over the next 19 games? We will break it down a bit later. The first 4 games of this stretch start tonight against the division rival Texas Rangers, who coming into the season were known for their bats, but it's their starting pitching that is the best in baseball. We will break it down, who the A's will face in this 4-game set. First, who are the 2025 Athletics? A 19-game gut check is about to define them. If you're wondering who the 2025 A's really are, you're not alone. One day they look like a team nobody in baseball should want to mess with. Gritty, resilient, a little bit nasty. Other days they look like a junior varsity version of a real contender, overwhelmed by the moment and playing way below their talent level. You don't need a scout's eye to see it. Just watch the last 2 weeks. In the series against Seattle and Texas, the A's were flat out tough. They scrapped, they clawed, they came back when it looked like the game was over. Then there was yesterday a walk-off win against the White Sox that had Sutter Health Park rocking like we have never seen before. Big hits, gritty at-bats, high energy in the dugout. That team felt real. But you can't ignore trips to Milwaukee and the Cubs at home. In Milwaukee, the A's look like a team that forgot the season already started. Lazy base running, bad at-bats, careless defense. Against the Cubs, same story. Mistakes piled up, momentum died early, and when things went sideways, you saw guys pressing, tightening up, not fighting through the mud. So which version is the truth? Right now, the A's are standing on the edge of a knife. The next 19 games aren't just a tough stretch. They are the ultimate test. We're talking about 4 games in Texas against the Rangers, the 2023 World Series champs, who are loaded with talent and want revenge. 3 games in Miami against a Marlins team that always punches above its weight. Then a brutal homestand facing the first-place Mariners and the juggernaut Yankees. Then just for fun, hey, Why not a road trip to play the Dodgers and the Giants? Two teams with real World Series dreams and payrolls that could fund small countries. Well, at least the Dodgers. There's no hiding anymore. No soft landing, no easy wins. This is where we find out exactly what this team is made of. What's the case for the A's being legit? Well, when the A's are clicking, they are a pain in the neck for opponents. The lineup doesn't quit. It's not built around one guy. It's a machine where everybody grounds out tough at-bats. Think about the Mariners series. The A's split that series against elite starting pitching. Not by bombing 450-foot homers every time up, although they can do that too, but by stacking quality plate appearances, elite starting pitching, forcing mistakes, and taking advantage when pitchers blinked. The young core, guys like Jacob Wilson, Lawrence Butler, and Tyler Soderstrom, isn't scared of the spotlight. Jacob Wilson in particular has looked like a guy who looks like a real star. Butler's speed and raw power are loud tools. And Soderstrom, despite his ups and downs, keeps showing flashes of one of the best hitters in baseball. And let's not overlook the pitching. The starting rotation with Luis Severino leading the way has been better than expected at times and less than average at others. Sears has ace-like moments where he dominates with movement and moxie. The bullpen, lights out, with Mason Miller throwing pure evil. Every time he steps on the mound, 103 miles per hour with movement. Come on. He can slam the door anytime the A's have the lead. When the A's play their game, high energy, pressure on defense baseball, they can hang with anyone. They showed it against the Rangers, against the Mariners, and yesterday against the White Sox. Well, how about the flip side of that coin? The case for the A's being pretenders. The ugly side of this team, it's still there, lurking. The A's are one of the youngest teams in baseball, and young teams make mistakes. The Milwaukee and Cubs series showed a team that loses focus. Sloppy base running, double plays that shouldn't happen, missed cutoff men, trying to do too much at the plate. You don't beat good teams playing like that. You get embarrassed. Another problem, the offense can get real quiet, real fast. When opposing pitchers attack the A's with high velocity or nasty breaking stuff, the lineup has shown it can go into freeze mode. No adjustments, just a lot of chasing pitches they can't hit and staring at ones they should crush. Against playoff caliber pitching staffs, like they'll see for most of these next 19 games, you can't afford to give away at bats. The defense, too, is still a work in progress. That's kind of a compliment. They are second to last in defensive errors made so far this year. The A's have athletes to make highlight plays, but the routine ones sometimes turn into adventures. And when you're playing the Dodgers, the Yankees, the Rangers, giving away extra outs is basically giving away runs. The bottom line, 19 games to prove it. Look, it's easy to play tough when you're riding momentum. It's way harder when you are getting punched in the mouth every night by teams that have October plans. The next 19 games are a war zone. If the A's survive it or even come out of it around 500, you will know they are for real. Not just a cute, scrappy story, but a team nobody is going to want to see down the stretch. You will know they have the backbone and the talent to be a problem now, not later. But if they fold, if they play sloppy, lose focus, and spiral the way they did against Milwaukee and the Cubs, then the verdict will be harsh but clear. They are not ready yet. Too young, too inconsistent. Another team that's on the way, but not arriving anytime soon. Leadership will be crucial during this period. Speaking of which, who is the A's leader? I haven't been able to figure that out as of yet. The coaching staff must inspire confidence and instill discipline, ensuring players remain focused and motivated. Veteran players need to step up as role models, guiding their younger teammates through challenges and maintaining morale during tough stretches. The synergy between management and players will be pivotal in navigating this critical phase, one way or another. By the end of these next 19 games, we're going to have our answer. No excuses, no hiding, no maybes. It's time for the 2025 A's to show the world and themselves who they are. And that starts with tonight when we face the Texas Rangers in game 1 of a 4-game set against the best starting pitching in all of baseball. Let's break it down up next. The NBA playoffs are here, and FanDuel is giving new customers an incredible way to get in on the action right now. When you join FanDuel and place your first $5 bet, you will get $250 in bonus bets if your bet wins. I love how FanDuel makes betting so easy, whether it's picking my favorite team or diving into player props. From three-pointers to steals to assists, FanDuel has so many ways to bet your favorite player props. Plus, after the game tips off, you can even combine live prop bets into a same-game parlay for a chance to win big. Don't miss out. Head to FanDuel.com and claim your $250 in bonus bets today. With the Rangers boasting one of the best pitching staffs in the league, the A's, fresh off a series win against the Rangers last week, need to be ready to play. That's for sure. Meanwhile, the Rangers are fueled by the desire for revenge. They felt like they shouldn't have lost 2 of 3 to the A's. It's a 4-game set. Let's take a look at the pitching matchups and focus more on who the A's will face this week. Game 1 will be Patrick Corbin versus JP Sears. Corbin, known for his resilience and consistency, he delivered a solid performance against the A's last week, going 5 innings, 7 hits, 2 runs, struck out 4. His ability to maintain composure under pressure makes him a key player in this series opener. The A's will need to strategize carefully to counter his pitching prowess. The key with Corbin, you got to attack him early, right? Don't let him breathe. Soft tossing lefty. Relies mostly on a slow slider and a fastball, anything but fast, right around 90. Game plan, swing first pitch, which the A's are great at if it's over the plate, right? Corbin tries to sneak first pitch strikes because he knows he can't overpower anyone. Count leverage. We got to get aggressive at 0-0, 1-0, 2-1 counts, 2-0. You know what I mean. If you're ahead, he's going to give you a get me over fastball. Hunt it. Don't miss it. Ignore the junk. If he's throwing that slow, sweeping slider out of the zone early, don't chase. Make him come back to you. Corbin crumbles when he falls behind in counts. Make him uncomfortable from pitch 1, and he won't survive the 3rd inning. Game 2 is a different animal altogether. It's going to be Nathan Eovaldi, the Rangers ace. The A's have not announced, as of this recording, who their Game 2 pitcher will be. It was supposed to be JT Ginn. JT Ginn went on the IL. I think it's going to be Hogan Harris. It could be Jacob Lopez, who they brought up to fill in the vacated spot by JT Ginn going on the IL. But let's talk about Eovaldi. He is the Rangers ace, and he is set to showcase his excellence in game 2, I'm sure. He has a remarkable 2.21 ERA over 30 and 2/3 innings this season. Eovaldi has been a cornerstone for the Rangers pitching staff. He has allowed only 21 hits while striking out 29 and walking just 3. Eovaldi's mastery on the mound is a testament to his dedication and skill, making him a crucial asset for the Rangers in this pivotal matchup. The key with Eovaldi, strike before the iron gets hot. Hard sinker, 95 to 97, wicked split, fastball that rides, plus a cutter he uses to jam lefties. The game plan, first pitch, ambush, especially on sinkers or fastballs early in counts. Attack the sinker. If you get a pitch middle in, pull the trigger. His best pitch is a splitter, and you want to hit it before he starts throwing it. Avoid deep counts. The longer the at-bat, the more likely he is to put you away with that splitter down. Think of it like fighting a boxer, right? You go for body shots early before they find the rhythm and start peppering you with jabs you can't stop. Once Eovaldi locks in, it's curtains. Your best shot is early in the first 3 innings when he's trying to establish his fastball. Game 3, we know this guy, Jacob deGrom. Jacob deGrom is one of the most respected pitchers in baseball, and he will lead the charge in game 3. When the A's faced deGrom on Thursday, he went 5 1/3 innings. He allowed 6 hits, 2 runs, while striking out 6. Despite the runs from basically Soderstrom's 2-run double in the gap, deGrom's precision and command made him tough. The A's must bring their A game to navigate the challenges posed by deGrom's exceptional skill. The key with deGrom, patience. Triple-digit fastball, 98 to 100, sharp wipeout sliders, sprinkles in occasional curveballs and changeups, but lives off those 2 pitches. The game plan with deGrom, first pitch, take unless it's center cut. Let's see how sharp he is, right? 2-strike approach, shorten up, protect the outer half. deGrom will try to bury the slider late, spoil it. Don't swing and miss. Stay off the high fastball. It's a trap. You're not going to hit it unless you're Mike Trout or Superman. Let it go unless it's a waist high or lower. deGrom's dominance starts with early counts, swings and misses. If you're patient, he has to work harder, throw more pitches, and opens up to opportunities late. Finally, game 4, Tyler Mahle, the bionic man. Tyler Mahle's journey to game 4 is nothing short of extraordinary. He was signed as a free agent from the Twins at the end of 2023. Mahle underwent elbow surgery and embarked on a series of rehab starts. Despite initial doubts about his role in the Rangers rotation, Mahle has emerged as a force to be reckoned with. In 6 starts this season, he has pitched 31 2/3 of an inning, allowing only 18 hits, 4 runs, while striking out 26 and walking 13. His impressive ERA of 1.14 ranks 3rd in all of baseball. Mahle's performance have been against some of baseball's best teams. Against the Dodgers, he delivered a stellar outing with 7 innings, allowed just 2 hits and striking out 4 without conceding a run. Even his worst outing against the Giants this last weekend was commendable, pitching 5 innings, 8 hits, 2 runs. His first 25 innings pitched this year saw him allow only 1 run, underscoring his exceptional talent. The key with Mahle, force him into the stretch. Fastball, 93 to 95, up in the zone. Nasty slider down and away to righties. He's developing a changeup for lefties. The game plan, first pitch, selective aggression. Mahle loves pitching ahead. So if you get a heater early, don't miss it. Pressure him with base runners. Molle's command can get shaky with runners on base. Bunt, steal, hustle. Force him to pitch under stress. Lay off the slider. It's a chase pitch. Sit fastball and adjust. Molle thrives on clean innings. If you let him work calmly, he'll carve you up. Make him sweat. We got Jeffrey Springs countering Molle in Game 4. And earlier, DeGrom will be going against Severino in Game 3. So here is your cheat sheet. First pitch strategy. With Corbin, swing early. DeGrom, take. Be patient. With Eovaldi and Bush fastballs. With Molle, selective early swings. Keys to success for Corbin, attack fastballs. For DeGrom, build pitch counts. And for Eovaldi, swing early in counts. For Molle, create traffic on bases. What's the big mistake to avoid? Corbin, chasing sliders out of the zone. DeGrom, chasing high fastballs. Eovaldi, letting him settle in. Molle, swinging at sliders out of the zone. The A's face a daunting challenge as they confront one of baseball's toughest pitching staffs. Each game presents its own set of obstacles and opportunities for both teams. The Rangers are determined to avenge their previous defeat, while the A's aim to replicate their success against the Rangers the first time around. As these two teams clash on the field in a critical early season AL West showdown, fans can expect an electrifying series filled with strategic maneuvers, breathtaking plays, and moments that will define the season. The stage is set for an epic showdown in Arlington, where baseball's excellence will be on full display. Let the games begin. What are the A's expectations? What do we expect? Up next. There's nothing better than catching an MLB game live. The crack of the bat, the roar of the crowd, and the smell of ballpark food. And if you're looking to go last minute, Game Time makes getting tickets easier than ever with last minute deals, all-in pricing, and a lowest price guarantee. Game Time takes the stress out of buying MLB tickets. Plus, ticket prices drop as game time gets closer, meaning you can score an incredible deal. Game Time is the official ticketing partner of Locked-On A's. And after this road trip for the A's, they head back to Sacramento when the Mariners and Yankees visit. I can count on them to help grab tickets that meet my needs. I recently grabbed last-minute tickets for a game last week against the Rangers, and Game Time had unbeatable prices, which meant more money for food and merchandise. This makes finding the best deals effortless. It filters out the fluff and highlights the top discounts in the stadium. I love that I can preview my exact seat before purchasing. No bad surprises when I get to the stadium. Take the guesswork out of buying tickets with Game Time. Download the Game Time app, create an account, and use code LOCKEDONMLB for $20 off your first purchase. Terms apply. Again, create an account and redeem code LOCKEDONMLB for $20 off. Download Game Time today. Last minute tickets, lowest price, guaranteed. It's time for the 2025 A's to start playing together and start playing for each other. And it starts tonight, the toughest stretch in their young 2025 season. What are my expectations for this stretch? Well, first, defense. They have to tighten the defense. The A's must drastically improve their fielding. So far this year, the A's poor defense has cost the team a ton. Second worst in Major League Baseball. Eliminating miscues and improving range, especially up the middle, will prevent extra runs and keep tough opponents in check. Don't throw the ball around. Hit your cutoff man. Play good, solid baseball. Extend starting pitching. Get quality innings from every starter to ease pressure on the pen. Encourage guys like Jeffrey Springs, JP Sears, Osvaldo Bido. We know what we're going to get from Severino. We need consistency from everyone. The rotation has been hit or miss. We had to start like we had on Saturday from Jeffrey Springs. Then Osvaldo Bido bounces back for us on Sunday. We got to get consistent 1 through 5. We got to take care of the opponent's top of the order hitters. They must be handled efficiently. And home runs must be minimized. We can't be giving up the long ball. Keep the ball in play. Play solid defense. Sell out for one another. The biggest part of the whole thing is situational hitting. The A's, I cannot count how many times, have not been able to execute with runners at third and less than 2 outs. We have to emphasize productive at-bats with runners on and take advantage of chances to score. We can't let those opportunities pass us by. Small ball can tilt tight games. Hit behind runners. Move runners over and attack pitcher mistakes. Focus on making consistent contact, especially early in the count. Even stringing together singles or a timely double can break open a low-scoring affair against great pitching. The most frustrating game I have seen for the A's this year was Game 1 against the Rangers. When they hit 4 solo home runs, they put up 5 runs, but still got rolled 8-5. String together some hits. Play for each other. Aggressive base running. Pressure opposing pitchers, steal some bases. The A's are last in all of baseball in stolen bases. Most importantly, play for each other. Play together. Play tough. Play for one another. Sell out. Show some camaraderie. Show some communication. Show some toughness. And if they can do that, they will be getting better as a baseball club. My expectations, there's always an expectation as far as a professional baseball team goes. But when you're talking about a young team like the A's, I simply want them to get better. I want them to improve from one day to the next. I want them to start building some sort of chemistry. I want them to start building some sort of togetherness. I want them to be tough. I want them to be smart. I want them to be unselfish. That's what I want from the A's. And if we do all those things, the winning will come, and it will come consistently over a long term. I want to see a together team fighting for each other. That's what I want over the next 19 games, and it starts tonight. Thank you for making Locked On A's your first listen today. For your second listen, check out the all-new Locked On MLB Game Night. Every game, every night, all season long. Get local analysis on a national scale. Find MLB Game Night on Locked On MLB on YouTube or wherever you listen to your podcasts.